The pedigree of the White Knight was one of 3 hereditary knighthoods within Ireland dating from the medieval period. It was held by the Fitzgibbon family, and has since become dormant. The others are Fitzgerald, Knight of Glin, which too after 700 years has become dormant since the passing of the 29th Knight, September 2011, and Fitzgerald, Knight of Kerry. History. The first White Knight was Maurice Fitzgibbon, son of Sir Gilbert FitzJohn, eldest illegitimate son of John Fitzgerald, 1st Baron Desmond, and Honora, daughter of Hugh O'Connor Don aka O'Conchab Don of Kerry, King of Connacht aka Phelim Hugh O'Connor. A kinsman, the Earl of Desmond, acting as Count Palatine, is said to have conferred the title of White Knight on Gilbert, as well as the titles of Knight of Glin and Knight of Kerry on 2 of Gilbert's brothers. The Knight of Glin is also known as the Knight of the Valley, Valley being the English for Glin. One notable White Knight was Edmund Fitzgibbon. This Gilbert was of fair hair and complexion, and, being knighted, was called the White Knight, and by the Irish rather Hugh Finn. His eldest male descendant were constantly denominated by that title until the time of Queen Elizabeth, when John Og Fitzgibbon, the then White Knight, who had taken an active part in the Desmond rebellions of his kinsman the Earl of Desmond, was attainted by Act of Parliament, after his death, by the name of John Fitzgerald, the White Knight, or John Og FitzJohn, Knight Fitzgibbon, the White Knight. The title passed from father to son for nearly 300 years. Maurice Fitzgibbon, 1st White Knight. David Fitzgibbon, 2nd White Knight. John Fitzgibbon, 3rd White Knight. Maurice Fitzgibbon, 4th White Knight. John Fitzgibbon, 5th White Knight. Maurice Moore Fitzgibbon, 6th White Knight. Maurice Oge Fitzgibbon, 7th White Knight. Maurice Fitzgibbon, 8th White Knight. John Fitzgibbon, 9th White Knight. John Oge Fitzgibbon, 10th White Knight. Edmund Fitzgibbon, 11th White Knight. Maurice Oge Fitzgibbon, 12th White Knight. No children. Margaret was the granddaughter of Edmund Fitzgibbon, 11th White Knight, and sister and heiress of Maurice Oge Fitzgibbon, 12th White Knight. She married Sir William Fenton. The children included a son Maurice, created in 1661 a baronet of Michelstown, and a daughter Catherine, who married John King, 1st Baron Kingston. Through Catherine, Michelstown Castle passed to the King family, later Earls of Kingston.